Alright guys, so it's been a while since I've done a tier list. I've been looking at like Pokemon stuff lately, so it's been on my mind, right? Like Pokemon in general. I guess with all the card openings and all the other stuff. Like I've been looking a lot on Instagram, and I posted my favorite primary types the other day on Instagram. Instagram.com/ImMrBigWhat. So I don't really agree with like F through S, right? This isn't like a competitive tier list. This is like literally my likes on the designs, my likes on the characters themselves. So going forward here, this is where I began, Gen 1. So as we get on forward here, like if we do more, I may have to look up some names and stuff because brain ain't what it used to be, and I'm not as familiar with other gens. So let's just start off straight up with Bulbasaur. In my mind, what I'm trying to do here is I'm just looking at him from like playing the game perspective. I'm not talking about the anime or anything else, right? Bulbasaur's he's like a dinosaur, like grass thing. As far as grasses go, I mean, I think Bulbasaur is like an A, right? I think Bulbasaur is an A. I actually really like Ivysaur, so I guess we'll just like chunk the three, right? But for some reason, like Venusaur just doesn't grasp me as much. Like that's the way I see it. I think Ivysaur is like a step down compared to the other two. Don't flame me. Charmander, not a giant fan of Charmander, but this is the way I think. This is the way I think his goes, which is the way it should be, right? It's like, hey, least favorite, medium, most. Squirtle. Oh man, Squirtle. Personally, I mean, I don't really like Squirtle that much. War Turtle's like not really that much better either. War Turtle's maybe a B, but Blastoise, for some reason, I guess the cannons and everything, the full design of Blastoise, he may be top tier. We may come back to him, right? Caterpie, I think literally Caterpie is just like just a caterpillar. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's so cute. And for some reason throughout the years, like, I don't know, bro, I for some reason really like Metapod for some freaking reason. Butterfree. Butterfree also A tier. I think Weedle is not great Pokemon. I think Kakuna is not as cool. It's just my opinion, but I think Beedrill is awesome. I think Beedrill is absolutely fucking awesome. Pidgey, so not a fan of Pidgey, right? But I think Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, respectively, are pretty iconic in their own ways. I know Pidgeot just looks like a bigger Pidgeotto, in my opinion. I know he's got a little bit different coloration, but that's not that great, right? I don't know if there's gonna be. We'll see. I don't want to say there's no F tier Pokemon where I'm just like, oh, this is just not it, Chief. Not in Gen 1, right? But we'll see. I don't want to reserve myself to that. Not a fan at all of the Raticates. This is definitely an improvement over Pidgey. I think it's okay bird Pokemon. But nothing really grasps me about Pharaoh. Like, it just doesn't. It's not really there for me. Ekans, kinda the same thing. I'm not totally sold on Ekans, but I do like Arbok a lot. I mean, motherfucking Pikachu, right? Like, I mean, Pikachu's Pikachu. So, if anybody knows, you know what I mean? Pikachu's... Where would I actually put Pikachu? I mean, it's hard to put Pikachu as just the game character, right? Like, I never went on my way to get Pikachus, but I can't... Maybe it's because of oversaturation, right? I have most starters right here. It's Pikachu, man. Oh, man, I think... Maybe middle of the pack, right? Pikachu's like middle of the pack in my opinion. Like I don't lose my shit. I understand how iconic Pikachu is. It's just personally speaking, I'm like, yeah, I think Pikachu runs right in the middle, right? Like you can see a little bit of a pattern here. This is a little bit of an outlier, but I think Raichu is an A tier. Like I really like Raichu a lot. And it's unfortunate no one ever evolves Pikachu, man. Sandshrew and Sandslash, I really enjoy the two of those, like immensely. So we'll put the Nidos together, right? Well, I'm more of a fan of the male version of Nido. The first one are they both called the same, right? Nidorinos, maybe Nidorinas. I both like these. I like both of these a good bit. Actually, I might like these more than that. I think I like these more. I think I like these like this actually. We may have to swap some of these to the very top tier, right? Like, I don't think this is going to be just one Pokemon. So, I really like these Nido's final evolutions, like, a lot. Like, a whole lot. So, oh. The Clefairy. I like Clefairy better than Clefable. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think that I actually really don't like that. I don't like that Pokemon. I don't. Whichever one it is. Pretty sure this is Fairy and this is Fable, right? I don't like it. I just don't like it. See, I said I was going to reserve the F, but there we go. That's in the I just really don't care if this Pokemon's in the game at all, right? Makes no difference to me at all. I don't care about this Pokemon. Ooh, Vulpix. Vulpix has got to be an A. And I also think Ninetales is also A. I believe they're both pretty much the same in that regard. Jigglypuff. I think both the Jigglypuffs are not that great. Not that big of a fan. Zubat, I think, is a C, but Golbat is a B? Maybe an A. I do like Golbat. I actually do like Golbat, but the damn game made me hate him so much, right? Like, the sitting there in the caves just all the time, bro. Just all the time. I think right here is where most people are like, ugh, because I think it's on purpose. It's like on purpose that you don't like Gloom, right? But Vileplume is fucking sweet. Fucking sweet, dude. I think Paris and Parasect are mid, right? Maybe like Paris better than Parasect, actually. There we go. Boom. The Venonats. Hey, we're chunking through this. Oh, it's only been 9 minutes. I thought it was going to take 100 years. All right. Diglett. Ooh. You know, I actually don't dislike Diglett that much, right? Like, I don't understand. I'm missing it on Diglett, but Diglett's not a D tier. Like, D tier is just like below, right? I think C, if we look at C, Like, C's just like right in the mid. It's like, hey, here we go. You know, this is Pokemon. You know, but which is where I put Mewtwo. I think Meowth and I just think Persian's a B. Psyduck. I think Psyduck's design is, for some reason, it just seems more Pokemon to me. I don't know if that makes any sense. Than like this, he's a duck, right? But I don't know. Maybe the way he looks, Golduck, I think, is mid, a little higher than mid. Mankey, I've never been like a giant Mankey fan, so it's kind of mid. I think Primeape is a good B. Growlithe is pretty mid, I think. Yeah, I think actually could fit here with all the rest of these kind of cute, you know, kind of cute starter-ish looking Pokemon. Articuno is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. For sure. Which one is? I can't remember the names. Poliwhirl, Wrath, Toad? Politoad? Poliwhirl, I think, is up here. And I think Poliwrath is pretty close with him. I don't know why he's so much smaller. It's pretty funny, though. Kadabra. Or is this Abra? Good lord. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, right? It's been a minute. I like Abra a lot. Kadabra kind of falls back to mid. And I think Alakazam's like A tier as well. Always really cool as a kid. Like, I never could get them, you know, because I didn't have like... Poor kid. Like, didn't have a lot of friends that played the game. Mom got it for me when I was on my way to Florida one year. Got me a Game Boy. Little did I know that it was going to be that big of an impact on my life. Like, when I say life, I just mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, the beginning of Pokemon. Like, Pokemon was a national... It probably still is a national phenomenon. But man, Gen 1, I had Pokemon Blue, and I had the green Game Boy Color, and I had the little worm light you attached to it, and played it on the way back from Florida off vacation. Good memories, man. You know, it makes you almost a little teary-eyed thinking back about it, you know? Like, things that when you look back and you see... Especially, I'm recording this on Christmas. When you look back at the situations people were in and what they did for you, you know, it means a lot. The stuff that people do for you means a lot. And, you know, people that stay there with you throughout it all, no matter what, it just means a lot, especially in these days. So, is this some, what is he? What's his name? This is Choke, Champ, Chop, right? Try to remember names. So, I just never understood, right? This is almost Mankey to more of another degree. I just never understood. Like, I'm like, I don't find the like of this Pokemon at all. Like, I don't understand. Machoke, though. Machoke's that dude. And I think Machamp's fucking sick. I really like Machamp a lot. I don't understand where he gets the bird beak. I kind of wish he stuck with the more fanged look. But it is what it is. 4 arms, fighting, big Pokemon. It's cool. Dude, I love Bellsprout so much. I love Bellsprout so much. I actually absolutely adore Weeping Bell. I feel like Victory Bell kind of falls off a little bit. Like, a little too psycho, not cute anymore, kind of scary. But Bellsprout's line, I just, for some reason, I always like Bellsprout. Just stupid looking Pokemon. The sound, you know, just, it almost sounds like it says Bellsprout with a sprite sound. Tentacool is I don't know. Down here, Tentacruel is probably up here. Like Tentacruel is really cool looking. Geodude. Geodude's pretty cool. Graveler's pretty cool. Golem is just top tier for me. Ponyta and Rapidash. I don't really know what I needed to explain with these Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, as I get deeper into this list, I'm like, hey, I'm just chunking stuff up here just so you know where I'm at in my mind. I'm like, hey, these are my favorite designs, and why, I mean, yeah, I will expunge on ones I don't like, I think, more than ones I do like. Slowpoke. I always like Slowpoke, and I like Slowbro even more. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely uninspired in my opinion. I don't really enjoy Magnemite or Magneton either or. Actually not a giant fan of Farfetch'd either. Never really got Farfetch'd or Doug Duo. It had the Duo. I don't like the trio. Seal's cute, but I don't really like Seal as much as these, right? Probably because he got it later on. But I think Dugong's pretty cool. Grimer, I think, is a B tier. I think I like Muck a decent bit. Sheldor. I think Sheldor is a tier as far as Pokemon. Like, it's something about it, right? So it must be this eye, right? This eye just appeals to me when it comes to Pokemon. Cloyster, I think, is A tier. Ghastly. Ghastly's not amazing, but you know, let's just call it what it is. Like the Haunter, Gengar, Tree, especially as a kid, it just like was one of those things where it's like, oh man, I want to get a Gengar. It's like, oh, it's a ghost. You know what I mean? Like it pretty cool. Especially considering, I think, wasn't he the only ghost Pokemon? I think he is the only ghost Pokemon, right? So it's just kind of mythical in its own way, right? Like for a Gen 1, in the stances where I was, I'm like, yo, I don't know where this is going. Of course, I also only had a Haunter because I didn't have anybody to trade with for... Oh, alarm's going off. I am awake. I am actually awake at 3 in the morning. Yes, hello. In case I did not wake up. So, Gengar... what is there to say about Gengar, man? Like, we're gonna have to totally change this up in a minute. Onyx, I wish Onyx had an evolution line, because Onyx looks like a third tier Pokemon, right? Like, not like the third tier of evolution is what I mean by that. I mean, Onyx is cool. Like, Onyx, he's pretty Pokemonish to me. Drowsy. I don't really like Drowsy that much. He's kind of mid. Hypno's better, but I don't. Krabby, man, is so weird. Like, in the same instance where I'm like, oh, this is a bird and a snake and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, a monkey, the turtle. I mean, I think I like Krabby and Kingler as mids, like, more than this. I can't explain why. Is this Voltorb and Electrode, right? I think Electrode's like just I don't like Electrode. I think this is if I'm getting confused, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I haven't played it in a while. Voltorb is better than Electrode in my opinion. I really don't like this snickering inverted look. I just like how angry that this one looks. Like, I really like that. Execute, man, I don't understand Execute. Also never been a big fan of Executor. Like, just haven't. That's just the way it is. It's materialist. Let me know in the comments how much of a dumbass I am for putting your favorite Pokemon on the bottom, you know. Cubone. Cubone. Damn. I mean, it's simple, right? It just looks like a dinosaur, really. It's holding a bone. You know, we know all the lore behind it and stuff. I'm trying to think though. Besides maybe Eevee on the rest of this list, I think as far as like starters go, like I don't think I have a single starter up here. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think this is one of the best starter looks. Like it's just, I mean, I think they're both fine, right? Both of these are fine, but I really enjoy Cubone. Hitmonlee. I really like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but looking at them now, I'm like, is it really that? You know, I like Hitmonlee better than Chan, so let's just do it. Personal biases here. I like Hitmonlee more than Chan. Here's one. I cannot describe to you how much joy this Pokemon gives me for whatever reason. It's so weird and out of place and disturbing, and I don't know. Like Dragon Ball, I like Majin Buu. This dude reminds me of Majin Buu a lot. Licking Tongue, dude. Just out there just licking them. I like Licking Tongue a lot. Coughing and wheezing. I mean, I think they're fine. You know, they're pretty much mid to me though. Ooh, this is where it gets juiced, right? I just let me I can't even put them up there. I just adore the Rhyhorn and Rhydon. I absolutely adore them. They're ones I'm like pretty sure could stay here. I may actually like Rhyhorn more than Rhydon, but it's just like a nostalgic thing for me. Totally grasping like how much more powerful you could become getting the Rhydon. You know. This Chansey. See, this is where my bigger problem is, right? Chansey looks like Clefairy and Clefable like a lot. I think she's mid. I think the reason why these are here is because there's an evolution of them. Like, I think if Clefable is by herself, or Clefairy, whichever one this is, I can't remember. I think she would be in the mid, right? She's a cute little Pokemon, like upper mid. Like Chansey, upper mid. Tangela's just solid mid. You know. Oh, damn. Kangaskhan. Horsey's really cute. But I don't think the evolution does it anything extra. Golding and Seeking are just fucking fish. So Seeking, like I'm not Starfishy, but really cool Starfishy. Mr. Mime, I think Mr. Mime is just kind of whatever. He's kind of just there mid, I guess. Slifer is another one of those that's like just damn, like how cool of a thing can you make, right? Jinx. See, Mr. Mime, I think's mid. I don't think Jinx. I don't get Jinx, right? I don't understand what they're going with Jinx at all. So, I think Jinx is lower tier. I'm actually. Let's see. I like Electabuzz. I don't like Magmar. I love Pinsir. Tauros, I mean, it's just a bull. but I think he's about as cool as you can make just a regular fucking bull. Ooh, Magikarp, man. Magikarp is like, as far as Pokemon in general, pretty memorable, right? In his own ways. I mean, he's in here with, like, Pikachus and Wartortles and Charmanders, you know, so that's that. So, Gyarados, I think we put up here in the regular S tier for now. And we're definitely gonna have to come back and, well, I'll pick some more of my absolute favorite. Oh, speaking of absolute favorites, probably my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon of all time, the Lapras. Just Loch Ness Monster looking, no evolutions, very serene, very calm nature is what it feels like to me when I look at this Pokemon. Ancient, like it's a lot, you know, it looks like a Loch Ness Monster. It uses ice attacks. It can use ice attacks. Just in its all sense, Lapras is not super unique when you think of designs. It's like, hey, it looks like a Loch Ness Monster, right? Like a blue Loch Ness Monster with a shell on it. Like that, essentially. But I think that leans some credibility to it too, because it's like some of these more recognizable designs. Be real, it's a fucking hornet or wasp. You know what I mean? Like, but it's so cool. I think it's so cool. Ditto. Ditto itself is not that cool, but I think the idea fits well in like upper mid, right? For Ditto. Evolutions. I think Eevee became a little bit more iconic with Let's Go Pokemon, right? Like Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Eevee, I think, is an upper mid. And I'm gonna go ahead and say Jolteon stays, but the other two get to go a tier up. I just never thought Jolteon had as much going on as Flareon and Vaporeon. Vaporeon is clearly the most changed out of all the three Pokemon. But cool stone idea. The evolutions was really unique compared to all the other Pokemon. I know other Pokemon evolve with stones, but having one Pokemon be able to just change into so many things was really cool in my mind, especially back in the day. It's gotten a little out of hand now. But yeah. I like Eevee. I like evolutions. Porygon. Just never really got Porygon, man. Omnite. I mean, if we praise the Helix fossil, then therefore praise Lord Helix. But Omnite, definitely falls. I don't know. I don't know if he's upper mid or just mid. Like that one is a straight up cool little cute Pokemon, and he just turns into this ugly thing. Kabutops, definitely the better out of the two. Really like Kabutops also. Aerodactyl, it's just literally a big, just like dinosaur bird. You know what I mean? Me like dinosaurs. Snorlax, I think Snorlax is also one of my favorite designs. Big bastard, just sitting on people. Articuno, favorite of the birds of Gen 1. Really like Articuno. I think Zapdos can go with Articuno as well. Never been a Moltres fan. Just never really been a Moltres fan at all. Zapdos has grown on me throughout the years. I thought he was just too crazy looking, and Articuno looked like, you know, like when you say pseudo legendaries, you know, I think like Lapras, right? Like calm. Maybe it's just like blue Pokemon. Dratini. I think Dratini is an A tier. Dragonair. I really like Dragonite as well. Well, I guess we're here at the end already, boys. This was it feels, I mean, it's like almost 30 minutes, but it feels like a quick, I feel like this didn't take long at all. Maybe it's just because I'm so nostalgic and I'm thinking through all this stuff, but Mewtwo, I think like as far iconic wise, I think Mewtwo belongs in the S tier as well. I like Mew a lot. Mew's really cute. Like, sometimes cute factor's enough for me to bump them up even further beyond. So here we are. I've already talked about these. These are just kind of whatevers. Some of these have potential. Like, I guess if I was going to bump any of them up, it would probably be Kakuna and Squirtle, I guess. You know, the more I look at it, actually, I'm right. I think these should probably be up here with the rest. Yeah, that looks better. I'm happier with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're good with this. Okay. So I have a thing where it's like, I don't know. Like, I was a fan of like most big evolutions, right? So I think my very favorite designs in like the whole entire game, Sandslash is probably up there. Beedrill's probably up there. Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Arcanine, Cypher, Gengar, Cloyster, Golem. My very favorite in the whole entire game is what I'm thinking here. Like, what I jump out, I'm just like, man, I absolutely love that Pokemon. Honestly, Weeping Bell might be in there. I don't know why. I just really like Weeping Bell. I don't know. Weird, right? That doesn't mean that these are not as good in a way. This is just like, because like Pinsir, Kabutops, Gyarados, they're all just great. Gyarados, I don't know. Gyarados is pretty fucking awesome. But oh, this is getting hard. I like Slowbro a shit ton too. Oh, I'm just gonna keep throwing Pokemon to the S tier in a second here. I can't do it. I'd have to decide between these two, so I'm just gonna leave them. Vileplume, I love Vileplume. We're just gonna leave it right here. I love Dragonite. I can't leave it. All right, that's it. Just understand, this and this were really hard and torn, right? For my favorite designs and how nostalgic I am for these Pokemon. As we get on the gens, I may be a lot more harsher towards them. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my Gen 1 tier list, guys. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think below. Tell me in the comments, like, what's your top 5 Pokemon? You know what I mean? Tell me what your top 5 Gen 1 Pokemon are. That's what we'll do for the comment section on this one. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.